Good morning, everyone. Good morning. What a beautiful day in the city of McAllen. We have such a wonderful event planned this morning. My name is Xochitl Mora. I'm the Director of Communications for the City of McAllen. I'd like to welcome all of you as we celebrate this amazing project that benefits so much of our community, all ages. As we can see, we have a lot of tennis aficionados here for the revitalization unveiling of the Travis tennis courts. Before we begin, I would like to recognize all of our special guests here with us today, including the Honorable Jim Darling, Mayor of the City of McAllen. We're going to see his tennis skills on display a little bit later. We also have with us the Honorable Veronica Whitaker, Mayor Pro Tem, Commissioner District 6. She's got some tennis skills, so she'll definitely be showing those off as well. The Honorable Victor Sebi Haddad, Commissioner District 5. And of course our city leaders who help manage the City of McAllen and provide all of these great projects, programs, and services for our community, starting with our city manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez. And Assistant City Manager, Ms. Michelle Rivera. We have some directors with us today, including Community Development Block Grant Director, Ms. Yvette Valderas. And of course, the department that keeps us in shape and active and healthy and running around, the Parks and Recreation Department, led by their fearless leader, Mike Hernandez, and all of the staff who do so great with, how many parks? 84? 89 parks and recreation centers. So thank you, Mike, and Parks and Recreation. And of course to the Office of Communications, who keeps everyone informed about everything going on here with the City of McAllen. Of course, projects like this are so special because of the partnership that we have with the different organizations here that serve our community, including McAllen ISD. And so with us from McAllen ISD is the Superintendent, Dr. J. Gonzalez. And keeping all these kids healthy and active, the Athletic Director from MISD, Ms. Paula Gonzalez. And also making sure that everyone stays healthy, fit, and moving is the Coordinator for Health and Wellness, Mario Reina. And we've got the amazing tennis team from Travis Middle School and their coach, the Gabriel Camero. Thank you all so much for your service to our community, for keeping McAllen and McAllen ISD and all of our students healthy and active and just keeping us moving. So to continue on with the project and why this is so important for our community and some special details about what you see here today, I'd like to bring up the Honorable Jim Darling, Mayor of the City of McAllen.
Thank you and good morning. What an exciting day. I'm going to play, but I didn't bring my left-handed racket. So do they make left-handed rackets, kids? Do they? No, I don't think so. Anyway, so I'll try. We're doing an exhibit later on. So, you know, this is fantastic that we've had this. This has been a partnership with the school district since 1976. And that's the last time we refurbished this place, is 19. So it's been a lot of use here. I used to play here 25 years ago when we come around here. So it's really, if you went here 9 months ago, it was well used, and it had some need of some tender love and care. And so that's what we really provided with the city. You know, one of the things that was important is that get our young kids out there to play, and also our seniors out there to play. And so this is really something like that. Let's move McAllen. This is a great way of doing it. It's a great exercise, right, kids? Great way of exercise, and you get to beat somebody and everything else. So that's a lot, certainly a lot of fun. But you know, it didn't have many amenities, and so we added some. We added a bathroom. That was one of the complaints. If you play tennis, you know, you need to go to the restroom, and so we added a bathroom. And some of us are proud to say that it was built for $39,168, which did not include the toilet paper. But that's a lot. That's a lot of money. It's more than my first house in McAllen. But that's one of the costs. When people say, "Why don't we do some facelift and all that?" This is over $100,000 just to do the facelift on this and get this to be the standard that we want to be proud of. So we're real proud of it. We have shade structures, bleachers now to watch it. I think the kids are really going to enjoy it for when they have their tournaments out here. And all the work was done in-house by the Parks Division. That's what's amazing. Give them a round of applause. Yeah, we couldn't do this without, you know, that's expensive, but it would cost us twice as much or more, Mike, if we had to go out to bids on it. So we're going to continue to keep working with our Parks Department in renovating parks and building new parks that our citizens need. So real proud to be here. And what do they say when you go, play ball? What's the thing when you do tennis? When you're ready to go out and play tennis, what do they say, kids? Let's go out and play tennis. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, the restroom will be well used. It'll be well worth the $39,000, I'm sure, keeping everyone healthy. Someone who is extremely passionate about keeping the entire community moving and active and healthy, and who is a tennis player herself, the Honorable Veronica Whitaker, Mayor Pro Tem for Commissioner District 6.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And she is correct. Let's move McAllen. So most of you who follow me on Facebook know that I move every single day, but mostly on Saturdays. Anyway, today is a very, very exciting day, not only for the Travis tennis players, but for the community. This tennis court is the only public tennis court that is open all day, during the day, for anybody who wants to play during the day. All of the other tennis courts in the city of McAllen are closed due to the fact that we have a partnership with the MISD. So for those of you who play tennis, this is where you can play from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single night, because it is open and it is offered to you. And the mayor is correct. Since 1976 or probably 1980, this tennis court had not been touched or had not been remodeled, refurbished, nothing. So I was a strong force. I was driven with a lot of attitude that this needed to take place. Again, not only for the Travis tennis team, but for our community, so we can all stay active and so that we can move forward and have fun during the day for those who do enjoy playing tennis, and for those who do represent our city, and for those who are trying to stay healthy. So I'm very, very excited about this morning. Again, the Travis tennis courts, we do share all of our courts with MISD, but again, this one is in a private situation. To create the renovated Travis tennis courts you see today was a full force effort of McAllen Parks and Recreation, who I want to thank dearly, because I think I drove by here almost every day and said, how's it going? What are we doing? Where are we at? What's going on? Because it was a true passion for me to make sure that this was taken care of here in our own community. So shout out to McAllen Parks and Rec for all of your work and all of your efforts, and for being here every single day and tolerating my questions. In fact, all of the work here today represents the hard work of what they have done in updating this facility for the use of our community is huge. For our community, for the kids, because I know there's a lot of tennis players that come out here in the afternoons and have a tennis coach that do also take lessons. So it's exciting. It's exciting. I can't say more than you can imagine. Thank you, Roy, and all of the city managers for the vision and the commitment to rebuilding the recreational facilities for our community, and to the McAllen Parks and Recreation for the department for maintaining these facilities, and also to Roy, as I said, because I was a driving force to make sure this got taken care of, and he found money in the budgets to take care of this today. So those of you who play tennis, enjoy it. Come out here with your racket and let's get going. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, for your passion for making sure all of our facilities are top-notch for all of our citizens, especially our students. And of course, to the Parks and Recreation Department for your great work. And to tell us more about the Parks and Recreation Department and the work that was done here at this Travis Tennis Courts, our city manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez.
Thank you. Beautiful out today. You know, I can't stress enough how important this project is. You know, some projects are bigger than others. And we had a meeting with MISD last week to discuss several things. And one of them is we do hundreds of projects throughout the city. And, you know, it touches someone. Every project touches someone. This may seem like a small project, but it was a long time coming. And it was something that was important to our community, that became a priority, and we did it. What you don't see sometimes is, I realize that $39,000 sounds like a lot of money. Well, it is a lot of money for a bathroom, But what you don't see is everything that it takes to place the structure there. You know, you need utilities, you need to run water, sewer, power, everything else. It's got cable in it. Just a little bit. So those are the things that we won't see, but that'll make it a class project for us and something that we're very proud of. We also did the parking lot. You know, we did a little asphalt on it, some striping. It's amazing what paint does to show love, right? But this is all for you. You know, this is for our citizens in general, but for these students that here with Rackets, that we do the very best that we can to provide you the best facilities that we can. And so the project was a little over $100,000. And every year we go through budget and the city commission, I have to hand it to them because they focus on things that they believe is important, you know, that year, the next year, 5 years, and 10. And we're able to come together and put a plan together to make these things happen. So I commend the mayor and the city commission for continuing to ensure that our infrastructure and quality of life continues to improve for you. So thank you for all of you being here, and we will see what this is all about here in a minute. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. And now to christen these new tennis courts, we'd like to have the ceremonial first serve with some of our amazing 8th grade tennis players from Travis Tennis Team, Travis Middle School. I'd like to invite Jonathan Gomez and Emily Rodriguez to join Mayor Darling and Mayor Pro Tem Whitaker. Do you think you're ready to do a little first serve over here? Mayor needs his left-handed tennis racket.
I want to thank, I guess, you for witnessing a great example of good partnership and good sportsmanship. On any given morning you come by, you'll see over 50 players, a lot of seniors, a lot of retired young that I won't even call seniors because they're still very active adults. But they come here every morning and this is their life. They've been very appreciative. We've met with them. We talked to them about, hey, what would you like to see? Well, we need a bathroom. It's like, so as much as we battled with pricing and everything else, we've got some quotes at the very beginning of this project, and total construction was at over $200,000. And Mayor was right. If we would have gone out to contract, it would have been very expensive. I really want to thank our city manager for the confidence he has in our department. When we said, Mr. Roy, we can get it done for a lot less. It's going to take a little longer, but if you give us the opportunity, we will make it happen. So Roy, thank you. We appreciate your confidence in our team. I want to thank our partners, obviously, McAllen ISD. We thank you. I know that we have students that are going to enjoy this. We have students that later might become coaches, professional players, whatever it is, you have the ability to play in your backyard in a first-class facility. So please take care of it. Please share anything you do. Always make sure you try and tutor and encourage others to play. I know that I have two sons that are now 23. They grew up playing tennis. It is a very exhausting sport. Obviously, I'd go with them and just say, "Okay, guys, I'll take care of the water and everything else." But I'd play with them, and yes, in just a very few minutes, you can get great exercise. So please keep up the good work and enjoy these courts. Just remember, they belong to all of us. So make sure that if you see something that's being done here that isn't supposed to be done, MISD is a great partner. We have MISD PD, McAllen PD. Anything that is working against what we're trying to maintain here and what we try and provide for our public, please make sure you take care of it. I want to also take the time to thank our McAllen Parks and Recreation staff. We did a lot of this in-house. We did have some contracts for the seal coating. Obviously, the bathrooms were prefabricated. And if I could have our Parks and Recreation Division, Ms. Saraí Garcia, Mr. Sergio Saldaña, who was the manager for our contract over this facility. We have Mr. Joe Fuentes, who oversaw the team that did landscaping and the irrigation. We have Mr. Danny Hernandez. We have Juan Barrones and his construction crew. Jesse Vara and David Rodriguez. gentlemen, and the entire staff that put together even the ceremony, Karina, Denny, the entire crew that made this happen. I want to make sure that you folks know that we truly appreciate the hard work you do. So thank you very much, and keep up the great work. Have a great day.
Thank you everyone again for being here. We know that this facility will be utilized by all of our MISD students, but there's a lot of adults who utilize the Travis tennis courts and take advantage of playing here throughout the day. So those of you who play here during the day, if you could raise your hand and be recognized. This was done as much for you as for our students. So again, everything that we do is to benefit our entire community for the City of McAllen. So thank you all for being here, and there's lots of goodies back there. There's some tennis ball gumballs that I was really excited to try. So kids, if you want some of those. So thank you again. Thank you MISD, thank you City of McAllen.
Our team. Stories that count from people who care.